Hey everyone, welcome back to Cameron's Corner, episode number 5. I'm Cameron Hecking, your local Utah County realtor and real estate coach. In today's episode, we're breaking down 3 big real estate stories that you need to know. The first one is going to be a brand new lending rule that now lets rent payments count towards mortgage qualification, which is huge. The second story we're covering is going to be the latest housing data from Realtor.com and what it means for buyers and sellers here in the great state of Utah. The third story is going to be a report that just ranked Utah as one of the most expensive housing markets in the country. And make sure to stick around to the end because EDGEHomes is still offering one of the best builder incentives I've seen all year. A 5.49% interest rate plus 9% in seller-paid concessions. I'll walk you through exactly how much money that puts back in your pocket. But let's jump into it. The first headline that we're talking about is FHFA announces that rent payments can help you qualify for a mortgage. This is a game changer, especially for first-time home buyers. We're still learning more information on it. There's still more to come. So if you want to make sure to stay updated on that, I will give you guys the scoop here in the podcast, but you can also email me saying the word newsletter or go to Instagram and say newsletter, and I will add you to my newsletter so you can get all of this information as soon as it drops. But getting into it, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will now factor in your rent payment when evaluating your mortgage application. So what this means is if you've been paying, say, $1,800 a month for the last year or two, lenders can use that as proof that you're capable of handling a mortgage, even if you don't have strong credit history. Why this matters, especially here in Utah, is we've got a lot of renters in Utah County who want to buy, but feel locked out due to credit or limited history. This levels the playing field and could open the door for thousands of people who are already proving that they can afford home ownership. This could be absolutely massive for those of you who have been renting. This is just one extra step in making home ownership a reality for those who are looking to get their foot in the door and purchase that first home. The second headline I wanted to cover was that National Housing Market Update by Realtor.com. The top takeaways for this are that new listings are up 36.7% compared to this time last year nationally. Homes are sitting on the market longer, up to 5 days more on average. Prices are starting to stabilize with a median list price of $445,000, which is up just 0.09% year over year. So what does this mean for you here in Utah County? If you're a buyer, this is a breath of fresh air. More inventory means less competition and more negotiating power. And for a buyer, any bit of negotiating power that you can get in today's market is going to be key. If you're selling, that means it's time to get strategic. Pricing, prep, and presentation all matter more now than ever in this kind of market. It's always important to position your house accordingly, but in today's market, the way that you hit the market can really be a make or break on how long your house is sitting on the market. If you're looking to move quickly, you need to be strategic about it. So that's really how that's going to affect you as a seller. The third story, which is an unfortunate one to read out sometimes, and it's something that a lot of people have been talking about, is that Utah ranks as one of the most expensive housing markets. According to the Utah News Dispatch, we now rank among the least affordable housing markets in the country, and that's being measured by price to income ratio. And it's true. Homes are expensive here. But I always tell clients there's still opportunity, especially when you combine smart negotiation, builder incentives, the right lending partnerships, and knowing where the deals are. Here in Utah, we are such a heavy new construction state, especially Utah County, that if you know these right incentives, and if you have the right people in your corner who can lead you in the right direction, there are still awesome opportunities for you. So if you feel like you want to live in Utah, but you also feel like you're getting priced out, reach out to me. We can go over some of these affordable programs and see what we can make work for you. Now let's hop back into the deal of the week. This is one that I do not think that anyone who is looking to buy can miss. EDGEHomes is still offering an incredible incentive, but only on a few select properties. Here's what they're offering. They're offering a 5.49% fixed interest rate locked in through their preferred lender and a 9% back in seller paid concessions. That 9% isn't just a flashy number. It can make a massive difference. And I want to give you a real world example as to what this means. Let's say you're buying one of their townhomes priced at $460,000. 9% of that is $41,400. You could use that $41,000 to either cover all of your closing costs, buy down your interest rate even further, or even combine it with a down payment assistance to get into a home with little to no money out of pocket. This applies to some townhomes in Mapleton and a handful of single-family homes in various EDGEHomes communities. But here's the catch. Only certain homes qualify, and once they're gone, so is the incentive. If you want a list of which properties are eligible or want to see how the numbers work for your budget, text me at 385-232-0980 or DM me on Instagram at cameronhecking.re, and I'll send you everything you need to know. You'll be able to see which properties are on the list, and I can give you a breakdown as to roughly what those monthly payments are looking like in your situation. Thank you so much for tuning in again to Cameron's Corner. Whether you're actively buying, just researching, or simply want to understand this market better, I appreciate you being here. If you want to work together or get answers about your specific situation, reach out to me. You can call or text me at 385-232-0980 or send me a message on Instagram. Once again, that's cameronhecking.re. Also, if you want to get my weekly newsletter with more buyer tips, market updates, and local insights, just shoot me your email and I'll add you to the list. And don't forget, if you want my free relocation guide, DM me guide on Instagram and I'll send that your way. Catch you next week.